Hi, welcome to the Native Wildman channel. Your host, Sean Catfish Wilson speaking. And for today's tea, I forgot to bring the bag down with me. What tea it is? It's a Heritage. It's from Jeff got it from WhatsApp, from some tea sellers on WhatsApp that have a whole bunch of blend. It's kind of like a whiskey blend, but today we have iced tea. And we have hot tea. And you can definitely smell a little bit of the bourbon scent in it. It's a really good tea. I've had it before, but I haven't tried it iced. So, we're going to try it iced. Then I will get to the shout out board. And maybe Cosmo will come and give us a visit today. Not bad, not bad. You kind of got your like slight bourbon flavor to it. You got a little slight sweetness to it. You got your earthy. Can't really smell it cold, but you kind of got like a slight citrusy flavor to it, and your earthy type flavors, kind of grassy, you know, kind of like a black tea with a hint of bourbon. Pretty good tea. Now to the shout out board. Gonzo's, Bluminati Ninja, Victoria May, The Quiet Listener, Women Carry Knives, Therapeutic Edge, Do Something Kind for Somebody, Crossover Paranormal Society, The Gypsy and the Vanilla Gorilla, Catching Them Fish Outdoors, Big Red EDC, Danny Days Homestead, Spirit Brothers UK, Ooh, Big Tiny's Outdoors, Grumpy Grunts, My Bad Adventures, Yonan's Edge, Gal 7-Living, Anything is Possible, The Native Wildman, Sunny Farms, Missouri, Matisfaction, The Squirrels, Magnet Fishing. I don't have one of his things, but I like to shout them out. Smoky Mountain Knife Works, ODC for EDC, Off the Hook Outdoors. If you want some awesome custom-made soft plastics, check out Ted from Off the Hook Outdoors. The Left Channel, EDCQ, Mega Dog, Nine Fingers Mining, Aqua Donkey, The Fly Smith, Wild Japan, Hog Deer 79, Chillin' Indiana, Jailbait and Tackle Outdoors, Lefty EDC, Some Old Man Fishing, Angling Spiders, True Budget EDC, Knives Fast, Zach Stuff, and Matt's Fishing Mission. And that goes for the YouTube channels. Now we will get on to the local businesses. On the wild side, it's where I get most of my cool rocks that I've found, or that I have, that I found. Yeah. Somebody found them. It wasn't me. Well, I guess I found them on the shelf. Yeah. So on the wild side, they also have some other cool things there. Full Circle Diner Cocktail. They have some really awesome cocktails there. They've got some really good food there. Finn's Fishing Line. They're not local, but since it's a business, I'm going to include them in. I really like their fishing line that I've tried so far. It's really good castability. It seems like it does pretty decent around rocks and stuff that I fish at. So I would definitely suggest trying Finn's Fishing Line if you like braided line. K-State Accounting. Hashtag speak the language. Brothers Coffee. Really awesome place. They have some good tea. They have good breakfast sandwiches and breakfast burritos whenever they got their sandwiches in. Normally it's their burritos. They've got, I think I tried their muffins once. They were pretty good. So definitely another awesome place to go try. Oh, Black Mammoth Tattoo. I'm staring right at it. If it was a mammoth, they would have already run me over. Really awesome place to go get a tattoo. Their tattoo artist did this tattoo. So, if you're a student in the Manhattan area that happens to want a tattoo, definitely suggest Black Mammoth Tattoo. They used to, a couple of people there used to be the Stray Cat Tattoo, which they're no longer around, but things are the way they are, so at least I can still go to my tattoo artist and get some tattoos. And oh, I didn't forget it. I thought I did. So this is the type of tea I'm drinking. Hold it there so you guys can see where I got it from. You can always pause the video. Alright. Now we will do it hot. It's still pretty hot outside, so I chose to do some iced tea, but I love the smell of this stuff hot. Definitely when this stuff is hot, it definitely brings out more of the flavors to it, in my opinion. It has a slightly kind of a stingy aftertaste or feeling in your mouth. Not like a bad sting, just kind of slight sting that this doesn't have being cold. But with it cold, it actually brings out more of the sweetness to it. Versus it being hot, it's not quite as sweet hot. So, Cosmo, I love you. It doesn't have that burn that, you know, most bourbons would have to them, but that will be fine. And I've always been into drinking teas, but now that it's more available to get numerous types and stuff and different blends and stuff, I'm definitely all for that. Alright, I'm not sure where I put those bead things at. Might be in the bag in my room yet still. Alright, well I was going to use them, but oh well. So, And these are, well, guess I'll go over different sizes of fly tying hooks and kind of explain the difference. Okay, so these are all nymph hooks. Oh hey, I found what I was looking for right there. Little beads, I don't know if they're plastic or whatnot, I haven't looked at them, but okay. We will start with the smallest. These are curved nymph hooks. These are size 16, which, and the larger the number, the smaller the size until it gets to like the odds, and then it reverses. So we've got size 14, as you can see. The 14s are definitely a little bit bigger. Then you've got your size 12. And we have size 10. Hello, Cosmo. I love you. We've got a size 6. These are really good hooks. I like these Daiichis. In fact, actually, I'll put this one back. So these ones, it doesn't have it on the outside. They're in a little, there's a little cardboard pouch in there that has different hooks in it. And then these are size size 4. So now you're getting into what you would normally use for like a normal crappie hook. You'd either want to use a size 6 or size 4. And hello, Cosmo. I love you. Aw, you're such a pretty bird. So that's one style of hook I have. I also have these caddis curved hooks. So there's many more styles of hooks that you can get. Also will tie on like a straight J hook. Sometimes I'll tie, sometimes I'll bend them up and do a little bit different stuff. But these are all little flies that I've tied. This one is a size 6 and this one is a size, or this is a 4 and this is a 6. So the bottom one is a 6 and the one right above it is a 4. And then those smaller ones right here, these are both 10s. These are actually plastic, or not plastic, glass bead heads. So one of them I actually had to put something on there, so you got this little head thing sticking up. I had to put that on so the bead wouldn't go all the way to the off the eye. Then on the other side, this one with the long tail, this is actually a dry fly hook. And then as you can see, they go really tiny. This is what most people would tie fly size wise, is real tiny. But these are for crappie fishing. hopefully. Well, I've actually, yeah, they'll catch crappie. There you go. You spoiled little brat. Spoiled little bird. You spoiled little bird. But you'll probably come and grab this, won't you? Come here, Cosmo. Come here, Cosmo. Come here, Cosmo. Come here, Cosmo. Cosmo. No, you're not gonna come up here to grab it? You're not gonna come up here to grab it? You're gonna like, no, I'm gonna be spoiled today. So, of course, just like, got these. These are for my, hair jigs and stuff, my crappie jigs that I tie. 1/8. These are real small. You've seen some of the ones that I've used in the past to actually tie. So of course got these here. And then my dry fly hooks, I've got size 18 and size 16 mustad. And these are really light wire hooks, so they're pretty light, so it's easier for your dry flies to float on top of the water. And basically the difference between a dry fly and a wet fly is dry flies float where wet flies sink. And so it's like a frog that you know is not going to sink on the water versus a normal jig that's going to go sink. I love you, Cosmo. Now, as you can see, like the number of wet fly hooks I have, I prefer to tie wet flies. I mean dry fly, wet flies. And then these are just couple different size tungsten bead heads to add weight to them if you want to have them weighted. And they come in several different colors plus, well, I didn't want that to happen, I guess, whatever. Too late now. Plus I've got a whole bunch of spinner blades in here. I should start making my own spinner blades. Not my own spinner blades, but my own spinners. I do sometimes. I'll take some jigs and I'll tie a wire to it in a little swivel and have a backspin. But basically what a backspin is it would be so I'll grab. Okay, this is a Magnum willow blade, so what the backspin is you take a wire and a swivel and a snap ring, and you'd have that come off of there, and that way when it goes, it'll spin in the water, just like a spinner would. except for I really don't have the wire to do that right now, so I can't make any. But it would be nice for me to get a couple actually spinner bait molds so I can make some actual spinner baits. Or some inline spinners would be pretty cool to make. So this is an underspin. And this is your normal type of spinner. And this is an inline spinner. Get him, Cosmo. Get him, Cosmo.
Did you eat the whole pillow, bro?
Probably.
And the toilet paper? Really?
And the toilet paper.
Napkin, paper towel, I'm not sure.
I need to see what kind of mess Cosmo made. And this is another underspin. This is something I tied. This would probably work real good. And then these would be easy to sit in there. I could clamp and, well, not with this part on, obviously, but I'd have to, yeah, it'd be more of a pain in the neck. But you could take these before they're put together and actually tie something directly on this treble hook. Alright, I got a mess to clean up. My bird ate my pillow and he ate napkins that I had around. Peace and long life, my friends. And I hope you learned a thing or two about some fishing stuff and